The boys are in my class because I'm the only teacher who can handle them. We may no longer be able to accommodate them.
Ultimatums were made.
Accommodate, meaning to make room for or adjust to something. Example, the hotel can accommodate 200 guests. Ultimatum, meaning a final warning or demand. Example, the boss gave an ultimatum, finish the project today or lose the job.
Her misfortunes ranged from the commonplace to the unusual to the truly bizarre. As she waved goodbye, she worried that Susan's streak of bad luck would continue.
Bizarre, meaning very strange or unusual. Example, she wore a bizarre costume to the party. Streak, meaning a continuous period of something happening. Example, the team is on a winning streak with 5 victories in a row.
News that an intruder had breached the security of Wisteria Lane spread like wildfire. At a neighborhood watch meeting the next night, residents voiced their concerns over the increasing dangers their community faced.
Breach, meaning a violation or breaking of a rule, law, or agreement. Example, hacking into an account is a breach of security. Spread like wildfire, meaning to spread very quickly. Example, the news of their breakup spread like wildfire on social media.
With Officer Thompson offering safety tips and a plan of action.
But opportunity, you have some control over. So you can sign up for either daily or nightly patrols. I know that might seem like overkill, but I guarantee regular...
Voice concerns, meaning to express worries or complaints. Example, employees voice their concerns about the new company policy. Overkill, meaning doing more than necessary. Example, buying 10 pizzas for 3 people is overkill.
The next day, as residents began to patrol Wisteria Lane in the hopes of foiling potential burglars, Gabrielle was about to experience a home invasion of her own.
Foiling, meaning preventing something from happening. Example, the police foiled the robbery before it could happen. Invasion, meaning entering a place forcefully, often without permission. Example, the army launched an invasion of the enemy's territory.
Sweet. I sail. I've got a Flying Scot.
Well, we have several yachting enthusiasts here at Barcliff Academy. I'd be happy to introduce them to you.
Oh, that
Wonderful.
sounds great.
If we decide to enroll your children.
Yachting, meaning sailing or traveling on a yacht for fun or sport. Example, they went yachting along the coast during summer vacation. Enroll, meaning to sign up or register for something. Example, she enrolled in a Spanish class at the local college.
But Mrs. Van de Kamp mentioned that they were identical twins.
Yes, completely identical. You can't tell them apart. They're like bookends.
We do strive for diversity here at Barcliff. Identical twins could make for an interesting addition.
Like bookends, meaning 2 things that are similar and placed at the beginning and end of something. Example, his career started and ended in the same company, like bookends. Strive, meaning to try very hard to achieve something. Example, she strives to be the best student in her class.
I'll call you.
Now that you've gotten your date, you can tell me what that really means, that 907A.
Someone's TV was playing too loud.
Well, thank God for the thin blue line.
Thin blue line. Phrase often used to represent the role of police officers as the barrier between law and order and chaos. The chief spoke about the challenges of maintaining the thin blue line in the face of rising crime rates.
Are your boys usually so docile?
Docile, meaning easy to teach, control, or manage, gentle. Example, the puppy was very docile and followed every command.
Do it by myself? Wow. This place is just immaculate.
Immaculate, meaning perfectly clean or flawless. Example, she kept her house immaculate, with not a speck of dust in sight.
So he just blew you off?
I told him another man asked me out. It was a perfect opportunity for Mike to be jealous and nothing.
Well, did you bat your eyes? You know, it doesn't work if you don't bat your eyes.
Honey, I batted everything that wasn't nailed down. I'm telling you, nothing.
Blew off, meaning ignored or canceled something without concern. Example, he blew off the meeting to go to the beach instead.
Anyway, the police are running a check and I'm in the system. I gotta pull up stakes before they come looking for me.
Pull up stakes, meaning to leave a place and move somewhere else, usually permanently. Example, the company pulled up stakes and relocated its headquarters to Texas.
Now Barcliff wants a donation?
Apparently, we're in competition with one other family. A generous donation will ensure our kids beat them out.
How generous.
Apparently, meaning seemingly true, but not definitely confirmed. Example, apparently, she got a new job, but I haven't spoken to her yet. Generous, meaning willing to give or share freely. Example, he is very generous with his money and often donates to charity. Ensure, meaning to make sure something happens. Example, please ensure that all doors are locked before leaving.
It was, right before Christmas, as a matter of fact. We were all singing carols, and the dog was howling because everybody in my family sings off key, except for me. Anyway, it was just a terrible ruckus. So, well, no one noticed when my mother went across the street to give the neighbors a gift. And the next thing we heard were brakes screeching.
Matter of fact, meaning saying something in a straightforward, unemotional way. Example, she explained the bad news in a matter-of-fact tone. Ruckus, meaning a noisy disturbance or commotion. Example, the kids caused a ruckus in the playground. Screeching, meaning a loud, high-pitched noise. Example, the car stopped suddenly, screeching its tires on the road.
Hey, listen!
Boys, could you stop this?
Lynette was desperate to avoid homeschooling, but she saw no options on the horizon until a solution sailed into view.
Horizon, meaning the line where the sky appears to meet the earth or sea. It can also mean the limit of one's knowledge or experience. She wanted to travel and expand her horizons by experiencing new cultures.
Gabrielle, please. You bought me enough things. You're the one that's supposed to be shopping.
Oh, Mama, you're in a rut. We need to spice up your wardrobe.
Oh.
Rut, meaning a routine or habit that feels dull and hard to change. Example, he felt stuck in a rut, doing the same job every day without excitement.
Sweetie, I was just coming over to talk to you. I am so sorry, but something really important came up and I have to cancel.
Really?
We will do it again. We'll have our impromptu holiday dinner. I promise.
Impromptu, meaning done without preparation or planning. Example, they had an impromptu dance party in the living room.
Yeah, you've been a really good sport coming along on my shift with me.
Well, time flies when you're on a stakeout in Cracktown.
Been a really good sport means someone has been cheerful, patient, or accepting in a difficult, unfair, or competitive situation.
You tossed out that little sacrifice comment a while ago, and it occurred to me I've made sacrifices over the past 6 years. I gave up my career. If another sacrifice has to be made, I think it's your turn on the merry-go-round.
Lynette?
So if I went back to work, then you could stay home and take care of the kids.
I can't be with the kids all day. I'd lose my mind.
Aha.
Hey, okay, I get it. Hey, homeschooling is out. But how are we going to scrape together 15 grand for this endowment?
How?
Scrape together, meaning to gather a small amount of something, usually with difficulty. Example, he scraped together enough money to buy a used car. Endowment, meaning a gift of money or property, often given to support an institution. Example, the university received a large endowment to fund scholarships.
What would you like to eat?
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Okay, suit yourself.
Don't go yet.
Suit yourself, meaning do whatever you want. often said when someone ignores advice. Example, I suggested a jacket, but if you don't want to wear one, suit yourself.
Something inside me snapped. And at that moment, I found a way to be strong. So I made sure that Diego Solis never hurt my son or me ever again.
What'd you do?
Well, if you pray hard enough, God gives you the tools to your salvation.
Snapped. Meaning, reacted suddenly or broke under pressure. Example, she snapped at her friend after a stressful day. Salvation. Meaning, being saved from danger, harm, or suffering. Example, for many, music is a form of salvation during hard times.